Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. This is a timeless collective reading for all signs. The devil. And the Hierophant. That is shocking. Okay. You guys, time is an illusion. Energy is fluid. Whatever comes out in the reading, this could be your story, or this could be the story of someone who is in your energy knowingly or unknowingly. This could be related to a past situation, a current event, or a future prediction. All right. Keep in mind, again, that you want to pay close attention to the energy. The signs do not matter. Age does not matter. Gender does not matter. He could be a she could be a he. The roles could be reversed. Please just be very discerning in listening to the readings, okay? It looks like there's some type of chaos, conflict, competition, jealousy, envy, just some type of toxic energy here that there's a truth that has been spoken. Something is out. I'm hearing it's out now. It's out. What's out? Something is out. Defamation of character. Someone has, there's slander here, defamation of character. Someone has said that you or someone connected to you doesn't have their own independence, that they're not self-sufficient, they don't have any type of abundance happening for themselves or whatever. I feel like someone has gone spying and they've become very enlightened. That someone I'm hearing is actually the golden child. All right. So I'm hearing black sheep. So golden child, black sheep. I saw the 5 of Wands. So yeah, there's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of talking. So what I'm seeing right now is someone here has been off the grid. And what I mean by off the grid is some of you could have detached from a lot of people. I'm definitely seeing there's some kind of rags to riches type of story coming about. A lot of people don't have the desire to be rich or famous, but someone is about to receive some type of spiritual inheritance of some form, some fashion, and it's going to open them up to a lot. This has been coming out in all of the readings lately, but you may have been off the grid. You could have lost some things, or you could be dealing with a person who has lost a lot. Someone is starting over right now, but they're the golden child. So I'm getting a lot of slander, defamation of character. A lot of people have misjudged someone. Somebody here could have actually lost a lot. There could have been a lot of delays in a person. Yeah, the Hangman here, the Knight of Pentacles. There's been a lot of delays here in a person's life. Someone could have possibly had a difficult time with getting finances, abundance, security, stability. Someone may be having difficulty like getting approved for loans, or it's something here with security and stability where someone has been delayed. Okay, maybe they were delayed because they had not become awakened to something here. I feel like someone has not been awakened about the energies that have been surrounding them with friends, family, maybe even lovers. But they've become enlightened. Someone now is healing. They're going through an awakening. And look, the world is here with a star. So somebody coming into this enlightenment, this awareness is closing out a cycle, and they're going to actually be seen as a star. So something here has been manipulated, I feel, where either you or, like I said, someone connected to you has been in an energy for a long time of juggling, finding it very difficult to handle life. Someone here, maybe they're not getting approved for things. They've just been off the grid. And I don't feel like this person was off the grid because they wanted to be. I feel like someone was off the grid because of some type of injustice done to them. But this injustice done to you or to whomever this reading is related to in your life, it was actually divinely guided to be this way. This person is a golden child. The sun and the stars out here and the world. This person will be well known, if not famous, one day. This is an earth angel person. This is a golden child who will be very, very well known at some point. Even if they're not well known, there's some type of, I'm hearing there's a book of art This person is going to contribute something to the collective, to the world, that's going to heal the hearts and the minds of a lot of people. You're going to know, people will know this person's name, or they will know about their work. But this is someone that nobody suspected that this would happen, because they've been in a cycle of nonstop juggling. Someone here has not been able to get out of a cycle of juggling. They're having problems with robbing Peter to pay Paul, maybe. Okay? Taking a lot of different losses. But see, this person has been placed in other people's life because they're a golden child, they're an earth angel, to test the loyalty, to test how other people will respect them and honor them, even when perhaps they're not on winning. I am so sorry, you guys. I'm a little stuffy today. Yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So now the truth is out. Or this person is finally realizing the truth. Yeah, the high priestess. This could be a high priest or a high priestess. Look, death and the illusions. There's no more illusions here. Someone has gone within and they see exactly the reason why they've been at a crossroads. Who's been causing the burdens for them? It's someone from a person's past or their childhood. And with the Hierophant being here, this is a person that whoever this reading is about, whether it's you or someone that you know, someone that they respect, could be someone in their family. This person also could have been receiving a lot of guidance from an actual Hierophant, a spiritual leader, an advisor, family member, someone, again, that they respect. There's a leader here who has advised a person of some false information. This person could have been receiving information from a high priestess. You know what I'm getting here? I'm honestly getting where someone has a person in their environment who is a high priestess. There's a high priestess, though, who is being paid to tell or there's a fortune teller. I don't know, because I just heard fortune teller. Someone here is being paid to tell fortunes, or to give readings. And what this person has done is this person has pretty much sold somebody a dream, or created a lot of conflict and illusions that has put an end to somebody's life. Somebody has given someone so much information, wrong information, that they're very confused. Somebody doesn't really know how to handle this type of energy, because I don't know, this high priestess that I'm picking up on, I don't want to say that this person is dark, but I don't feel like this is a skilled high priest or high priestess. With the World card being out here, this honestly could be like a tarot reader, to be honest. It could be like a tarot reader, a psychic, someone who considers themselves to be a prophet or something like that. This is false teachings. Now, one thing that I myself personally am, and let me first just say, I don't know a lot. And the viewer or the listener, it's up to you to discern. But one thing, especially when people speak about like the twin flame journey, because a twin flame journey can so easily be mistaken for something very toxic that's like a narcissistic empath type of paradigm. You have to be very careful. I feel like somebody here, because I'm seeing the story, somebody was juggling and robbing Peter to pay Paul, financial issues, just various life challenges. This person felt like in order to change their course, they needed information. They went to a high priestess. They paid somebody here to get truth, to get clarity, to get insight and awareness. And I feel like the information that someone has been getting from someone has left them very, very confused. Someone here is trapped in an illusion where they don't actually see their own potential. Now, I'm also getting for some, like I said, especially if you work alongside someone, you could have went to someone that you trusted. You took their information because you trusted them. You thought it was valuable information. And what you don't realize, if you notice here, the death card is underneath the sun. Somebody gave someone some false teachings or information, and it put an end to like their divinity. But I don't know. I don't know if this person did this on purpose. This is someone who was taken advantage of during a time of desperation. But there's a deeper issue here. This desperation, this codependency. Someone ignored their discernment. They ignored their own truth. Because they were going through a hardship. So now this cycle is closing. Someone has separated themselves from a false teacher, prophet, a reader. Someone could have left like a spiritual community or a church or organization, and they're off the grid. And now being off the grid, they're seeing the illusions here. They're seeing that all of this death, these endings in their life was caused from a lot of illusions from a high priestess that they paid to tell them the truth. Wow. It's clear. Somebody paid a prophet, a psychic, a preacher, somebody, they wanted clarity. They paid this person. And I feel like they've been stuck at a crossroads ever since. Someone has told a person that someone saw the truth, and they purposely told this person to go against what they knew was true. If this is a relationship, this is a situation where someone knew that a person was meant to be in a connection, and they told this person, no, that person is bad for you. So this high priestess, this false teacher, prophet, or whomever, this person went against all spiritual integrity, and they lied to a person. Now, I don't know why, because for some people, this is just a random person who just isn't a skilled high priest, high priestess, or hierophant. For some, this is someone that you know. But now what has happened is, let me tell you something too. This high priestess is someone who is this high priestess could be someone who's somewhat off the grid, hidden. There's a hierophant now that's out here, I feel, somebody is going to have to stop relying so heavily on spiritual guidance from others. It has really messed up a person's path in life. This person that went to a reader for clarity, they're coming out of this fogginess. They're coming out of whatever this hardship is. And they're looking back over their life, realizing that, wow, things started happening after I talked to this person, or after I revealed some type of truth to this person. Things started happening. This person is now, I feel, or either they have realized that they need to go straight to just God and trust themselves, or that's for sure the advice of the day. Like, somebody needs to pull away from dealing with spiritual leaders, teachers, even connecting with guides and ancestors. If you don't really know who or what you're connected with, someone here has gotten bamboozled in their spiritual journey, is really what I'm getting. And they've been led astray from their own path. The Six of Wands is here. The King of Wands. Someone's victory and success is going to come back. They're going to be able to have this transformation because, again, this person is a golden child. They will move on to peaceful, calmer waters, but they had to make a decision to move out of this stalemate situation here. This could have been someone also who was in a relationship with a person who is secretly into like the occult or something like that. Something here is a secret because the thing is that someone here has gotten tricked because they trusted this person. Either somebody paid a reader or someone was in a close relationship, whether it was friends, family, or a romantic partnership where they trusted a person. And somebody caught somebody while they were down. They were in a hardship. So this could have been somebody got into a relationship with someone during a time where, things weren't that great for them. They get into a relationship with a person and the person is giving them money or helping them. That person could have been like a high priestess, a prophet, or they hid the fact that they had gifts. This person could have been harvesting the energy off of you or someone that you know in order to gain wealth and abundance in their life. And they were creating illusions for this golden child so that and it was causing endings. Someone is finally looking and they're realizing now, I think that especially if they separated themselves, that the reason why they were so blocked was because of this situation. Someone is coming into that awareness now. King of Cups, Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Tower. Queen of Wands, the Chariot. Yeah, see, this for some, there's a karmic feminine energy here. It does not have to be. But this King of Cups, somebody loved this person who was doing this wicked stuff to them. See, there is a masculine out here who I feel is who's off the grid, experiencing hardship, delays. This person has been betrayed by someone who was actually using their energy. This person could have been doing some heavy sex magic or something, using their energy to become the star. Somebody knew that a person was a golden child, whether male or female. They got connected to a person who had resources to help them at a time. So somebody here has had to learn a lesson about true self-worth and value. Because although someone may have been the Knight of Pentacles, this person is actually like very much divine. But if you don't know your worth, other people won't know your worth. This is a masculine. This Knight of Pentacles is this King of Cups. This person here is devastated right now because they trusted a person or a group of people that they were celebrating with. I feel like this is a group of people who are, I'm hearing, wealthy and successful. But there's a Tower moment coming because the Queen of Wands, this closet witch here, this person is a very powerful manifester. This person uses a lot of different tactics of control and manipulation in order for them to move ahead. Whenever this person has any type of hardship, they're using the energy, the divine energy of a masculine who could be going through hardships. This masculine is walking away from this teaming up, collaborating with this group of friends, family, or whomever. Yeah, and now they're going to receive an offer that's going to allow them to manifest. This person is actually just they're calling their energy back in. Yeah, this person is standing up now to this toxicity. But they had to go through this. This also could have been blocking someone from being in a divine feminine connection. I mean, a true soulmate connection with a divine feminine. Yeah. And look at that, the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. This seems like a plot, a plan, or a strategy. And then there is the Emperor. The Fool. Somebody here is going to be free from this situation, though. Wow. When this person can get through, have this breakthrough, and free themselves from this toxic situation, this, for some, this is someone's mother or a mother figure that has been doing this. Someone could have a mother figure in their life. This could be a sister, an aunt, a lover. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be somebody. There's a mother figure here who has seen that a masculine was a golden child, had a lot of divine energy. They knew that this person was not in a divine connection, either with them or someone that they were connected to. There's I'm picking up 4 different people here. And for weeks, if not months, I've been picking up there's a karmic feminine here who is being assisted by a high priestess. That could be their mother, an aunt, grandmother. There's a karmic feminine out here who has been under the leadership of a mother figure who has taught them how to pretty much capture men, is what I'm really getting. Men who don't know their worth. This is a woman who is draining all of the divine energy of masculines on purpose. So this is some type of succubus Jezebel type of energy. They can see a masculine be in the Knight of Pentacles, who actually though is the King of Cups, who's the Emperor. And when these people are on their way to their path towards divinity, towards a divine feminine, this person here will stop them, block them, and utilize their energy for themselves. They're taking this divine masculine energy for themselves. And the divine masculines who are going through hardship and begin to act out of ego, with the Devil card here, they start to act out of ego and they get themselves involved with people in hopes to gain the tools and the resources that they need. It's almost like they are unconsciously selling their soul to this other person, because it's a soul tie. It's a deadly soul tie though. It's the type of soul tie that will destroy you and everything in your path. Now this could be for male or female. I'm saying feminine and masculine, but take it however it resonates. This is this is a soul tie or a sexual tie. It's deadly because once you get into it, until you renounce yourself from it, you're pretty much in covenant. You're in a contract with the devil. Somebody here is sleeping with the enemy. And now they're taking a leap of faith and trying to go towards something that is wish fulfillment, that's going to be equal give and take. Yeah, there has to be justice here, because again, this right here is an earth angel. Somebody caught an earth angel on purpose. Literally, someone has captured an earth angel, perhaps with lust, and gotten this person in a cycle of nothing but hardship. This is a deadly soul tie that has literally brought death, disease, and destruction to someone here who was meant to be on their path of being a chosen one. Somebody has to go through this though, because this pain is going to put someone right in alignment for their purpose. Look at that. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Somebody had to learn though. See, what the devil will send to you to hurt you, to harm you, will also be a test of your faith by God. And someone here has decided to fight back. But this is indeed someone who, at a time of hardship, they got connected to a group. For some, this was a church, or it was a relationship, or they got in a relationship with someone. There it is. Somebody at a time of hardship, they could have been trying to change their life. They may have gotten involved in a relationship or a friendship with someone who pulled them into some type of church and organization. These people did not share the same beliefs. Okay? There's somebody this person was in a relationship with, either the person was in the relationship with or someone in that person's family. These people are hiding behind a mask of being very religious or spiritual or something like that, but they have bad intentions. Someone here does have a very strong, like prophetic gift. And they knew that this masculine was chosen. They knew that this person was divine. They knew that this person should be moving on to be with a divine feminine and just on a divine path. And this isn't really about a relationship. The relationship will come. This is about someone's path just being chosen and divine. Somebody purposely took advantage of this person. So it's sort of like somebody here gave someone food and shelter in exchange for their energy. I'm really getting this. Where somebody went, they lived with the person, they got in a relationship with someone, whatever the case is, their needs were being met to satisfy their ego. But what they may have thought, that a person was just being kind to them because it seems like a group of people who are very religious, they're spiritual, they're nice. So they thought. This group of people, this family or whomever, was actually draining someone's energy. Somebody here doesn't realize that they were with a group of friends or family, lover or whomever. Their success was because of their energy. Somebody here energy has been siphoned and harvested in a relationship. They were in a relationship with someone this feels like a relationship with a person who was secretly in some type of cult or coven. This is like a Jezebel spirit. It's a lot of illusions and confusion, mind control. But somebody was controlling a person with money, with sex and money. They was trying to get this person, tied up with a lot of the deadly sins. And they were playing on this person's fear of being in poverty. So what God is teaching somebody here is, and this could be you or this could be someone you're dealing with, taking how it resonates. God is teaching somebody that I am forever your portion. Before you go and get yourself involved with someone who's pretending to be God, who can never be God, you need to remember that God will not leave or forsake you. Somebody here, I feel, was very faith. Their faith, they got weary, they got worried and tired, and they fell victim to something or someone dark. And it was out of fear. It was just out of fear of losing. Somebody definitely got someone captured in this darkness because of finances. But there is going to be karma to pay, because whoever this person is I'm picking up on that's going through this lesson, this person is fighting back and they're separating themselves from this group. Or God is separating them, but this person's energy is now being returned to them now that this like Jezebel's incubus, succubus energy is being removed. Their energy is coming back. And so now this energy of being out in the cold, being very immature, lustful, flighty, in and out, that energy is being removed. This person is now taking a leap of faith and they're going in a new direction where now they will actually have wish fulfillment, equal give and take. Where this person did not have enough, they will have more than enough. Okay? Because justice will be served for this earth angel. Wow. Someone's ships is coming in, but someone had to learn a tough lesson here. Not to allow heartbreak, pain, or any kind of hardship to interfere with your connection with God. Because the minute that you start to give up, it's so easy and that's the reason why at the beginning I said something about like readers and like the twin flame journey. A lot of people discover tarot when they are looking for answers. When they, they're down and out, lonely. They're desperate for clarity, insight, confirmation. But see, what people don't realize, and I'm saying this even as a tarot reader, because I've been there myself before. You have to be very discerning. Every story is not your story. Every person should not be able to tap into your energy. Every reading that you get is not a good reading. Every person that reads these cards or says that they are a prophet or anything doesn't mean that they are good. There's a lot of people who, whether it's here on YouTube or in your community, they're readers by day and they're witches at night. Bad witches at that. And they are connected to groups and societies of cults, covens, and witches, wizards, and warlocks that do awful things to people, all for money. A lot of people do not care about spiritual integrity. And if you're not practicing, I don't know, if you are not really cultivating your relationship with God and your higher self, it's very easy to be trapped, tricked, and completely bamboozled by what you're hearing or what you're inviting. Even with tarot or anything else, you're opening portals to something. And everybody is not walking through portals of light. Somebody here, I feel like I'm picking up more than one story, because somebody here, I feel like I'm picking up the story of somebody who thought they could trust a person because they were religious. And then there's a story of somebody who thought they could trust someone because they were spiritual. What this message is saying is that the collective at large, you need to learn how to trust your higher self and God first. It's nothing wrong with you getting awareness, but you cannot fall victim to being the prey for the devil when you are desperate for answers. God will show up in the midnight hour. Don't be afraid to be in the darkness and wait for the right answer. Don't just take any answer. Don't drink poison just because you're thirsty. Don't drink poison just because you are thirsty. Somebody here, when it comes to relationships, somebody settled for a relationship, but this is the trick here. How the enemy, how the devil will trick you. Somebody on the outside will look in and say, how did that person settle? They were broke when they met them. But that person was broke, but they were a golden child. They were chosen by God. They come from royal DNA. They will forever be spiritually rich. They have something that money could never buy. But this person, or you, whoever, who may not have recognized that at the time, decided to go towards a person or a group that they thought could help them in a time of need. So like I said, they unconsciously kind of gave somebody a piece of their soul and their divinity that tied them into something dark. See, once you start going to these different groups and churches, and you get in these relationships, and you're sleeping with a person, the loss and the hardship will double, because God is trying to get your attention and say, hey, the reason why you're suffering so much is because you're tied to the kingdom of darkness. You're sleeping in the bed every night with the incubus, succubus, Jezebel spirit. That's the reason why you can't seem to have love, good business partnerships. That's the reason why you should have money, but you don't have it. There's a stronghold here. Someone here is dealing with a stronghold of somebody here using sex, passion, and lust. This is a Jezebel spirit. You meet a person and they are down and out, financially depressed, or whatever, they meet someone here who can lure them in and lead them onto this illusion that life is going to be so passionate and grand for them. But look at this woman here. This woman is dealing with a masculine here who is majestic. She's making this man become an emasculated coward using sex magic. This is somebody here ran into a real Jezebel spirit. And once you get attached to a Jezebel spirit, it will control your mind, your life. It will create chaos, conflict, just disaster, death, disease, and destruction all around you. The Jezebel spirit, it's a shape-shifting energy. Somebody here has not known where all of this drama was coming from. It's because you or whoever this is has been attached to a Jezebel. And you have to be very careful, because I feel like I'm talking about a masculine, and I feel like I'm talking to this person indirectly, because I feel like it's a lot of feminines who are dealing with a masculine who's going through this. You have to be very careful, because if you are a divine feminine, because check this out, divine feminine didn't really come out in this reading. But divine feminine, you have tools and resources as well. And you're a very powerful manifester. You may be a master manifester. When this person comes towards you, if they have already, to work with you and collaborate, you can't really be afraid to walk away until they get, Queen of Swords. They have to make sure that they separate themselves from this Jezebel spirit before they can come to you. Because see, this is a spirit. This is an entity that you're talking about, not just a person. This is now a spirit. So if this Jezebel spirit is on this masculine, no matter, and they're unaware of it, divine feminine, if you get connected with this masculine, that Jezebel spirit is then going to take its focus off of that masculine, and it's going to come to you to try and now feed off of you. This Jezebel spirit is in the collect, is on the hunt for all divine beings, divine feminines and masculines, especially those who are meant to come into unions. And it's really no joke if you're meant to have some type of child. There's a man here, and the page is a child. These spiritual unions and spiritual babies have been under serious attacks. So you have to really protect yourself from this Jezebel, this spirit of the Jezebel, the incubus, succubus, all of them. Because right now, these spirits, they know that they are being purged out because of this energy shift. They're holding on for dear life now. So some of you are going to have to be careful, as you connect with people, because they could have the Jezebel-like spirit on them unknowingly. Some people, you guys, you don't know. Even, the best of the best readers, high priests, or whatever, you don't always realize that what you're fighting is not a person, but it's actually some type of entity or principality. This Jezebel spirit is affecting the entire collective. This shape-shifting energy is coming to me, your family, your friends, everybody. Nobody is above this. And that's where you have to check your ego. Some people, oh no, it's no way. Some people walking around and they're under spell work and they have no idea. I could be talking to you. You could be far more psychic and aware than me. Let me tell you, you can always be got. Don't think that you're above anything, because you're not. God will test us just like the devil will. In order to know how to protect yourself, you have to understand that sometimes you will come up against a beast and you don't know that beast's name. You don't know what you're fighting. God is just trying to figure out, will you continue to fight? Somebody here unknowingly opened themselves up to a Jezebel. They didn't do this on purpose. And this is why whoever did this to someone is going to pay a lot of karma for it. Because somebody lured a person into the lion's den in hopes of hurting them, taking advantage of them. Look at the Seven of Swords. It was a plan and a strategy to hold on to someone for their energy, for their own personal gain. God already saw this and knew that this is exactly what was happening. So this situation will turn around and work in someone's favor. But there's, like I said, there's a lesson here. Don't allow yourself to fall on hard times or to get so afraid that you open yourself up to the wrong thing. And I'm going to say that even when it comes to tarot, don't allow yourself to go through a situation and you get, stuck in anxiety and fear, and you start listening to readers and they're just extremely karmic. Some of these readers, when they touch these cards, they're opening up so many dark portals. And if you're tuning into that channel every day, every night, you're opening yourself up to the same frequency that they're on. I know some people, they say, oh, well, they're just reading behind the veil. Some of my readings sometimes can get very dark. But I can't control if there's something behind the veil that really needs to come to the forefront to raise awareness. But some of you just assess and evaluate what you are taking in. Because like I said, sometimes you don't know, even when it comes to psychics, readers, or prophets, you don't know what they're doing to get access to open up certain portals to be able to give you information. You don't know whose energy they're harvesting and what sacrifices they're making to get this type of information that they are now sharing with you. So when you take the information, it automatically connects you with the same kingdom of darkness that they are connected to. A lot of people work with, and I said this a few weeks ago, like they work with these different deities and water spirits and marine spirits, and these spirits, they're shapeshifters, and they require sacrifices. Spiritual sacrifices. These people, once and it's the same thing, you guys, and I know right now I'm not trying to just be like, just chatting it up today, but one thing about me, and I say this, it's even people with dealing with ancestors and spirit guides. People get on their spiritual journey and they're so quick, oh, my ancestors and my spirit guides, and they don't know who they're talking to, what they're talking about. Let me tell you about anything in energy, spirituality. To get something, you have to give something. That's anything, right? People will create relationships and they want to be in these alliances with orishas and deities and all these different gods and goddesses. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with whatever you choose to do. That's your business. I'm not doing it over here, but if that's what you want to do, cool. It's not my business. All I'm saying is, if you're going to actually worship these things, they require offerings. And what a lot of people don't realize is they're sacrificing, even by just their time, your effort and your energy that you're putting into that relationship with that God, goddess, orisha, deity, spirit, whatever. You're giving it something so that it will do work for you. And a lot of people, they feel like it's harmless. Some people are doing white magic, but a lot of people, they tell you that they're doing white magic and they're doing a lot of black magic. Okay? People go to these different gods, goddesses, deities, or whatever, and they're making deals to get certain things done. And when that thing turns dark and it tells them to hurt you, to attack you, or whatever, they will do it. You have the sun and the star here. When people want money, they want fame, they want fortune, and they are feeding into these different spirits. Those spirits will take over and tell them to do things. And if you just so happen to be connected to people that are into all of these different dark practices, you now have tied yourself into this marine kingdom or this kingdom of darkness unknowingly. So just be careful. Because these people, they walk around and I'm telling you, they do magic just to find an innocent soul, a golden child, a divine being. They go out on the hunt looking for a good source of energy. And they will give you food, shelter, they'll give you anything that you want. I did a reading where I talk about the demon that will protect you. Some of you don't. You have people out here and you think that they love you, they adore you, they protect you. Yeah, they protect you with their life because you are their source of life. You are their life support. Your energy is what keeps them and their bank account flowing. But people who don't have spiritual eyes will look and say, you don't have anything. That person is broke. They don't have their own business. They don't have this stuff, but they have a source of energy that is so royal, it's divine, it's protected. When it's placed in the hands of the wrong person, it's over. So this lesson here is to teach somebody about, first of all, don't judge a book by its cover. Some of the smartest people and the most spiritually rich people in the 3D are poor. And I'm not one of those people that's saying that, money is the root of all evil and you shouldn't make money. No, go make your money. I'm just, know your own worth and your value. Don't let a person who does not know their worth try to tell you about your worth and your value. And that goes for the people that's preaching in the pulpit at the church and the spiritualists. A lot of people, they don't know their real worth or value. They don't even have an identity. They're trying to take on the persona, the identity, and the energetic signature of other people. I don't know what this is, and for some reason, I shouldn't be stuffy, but it's like my head is so just stuffed up. I feel like some of you, the collective right now, have dealt with people who have filled your head with so much just BS. With nothing but lies, trickery, foolery, and illusions to serve a false god. If you remember at the very beginning of the reading, as I was shuffling, we landed on the devil. On our part of the deck, it was the devil and the Hierophant. You have to make a decision in which way are you going. You going towards the light or towards the dark? Because I'm going to tell you, when you make these deals with the devil, these Jezebel, incubus, every time you make a deal with them, they're getting you tied in to something. And it's so subtle, like in the way that it's done. Sometimes you think you're just hanging out with a person and you cook them a meal, but they're setting intentions for you to feed a demon, a Jezebel spirit that they're housing in their body. People who are really into dark magic and rituals and all this stuff, they know how to create these illusions. And some people in your life, like, they're being controlled by these spirits. That's why the readings is constantly talking about all of these different shapeshifters. That's nothing but serious. These are people around you who are being controlled by incubus, succubus, Jezebel, and all the different spirits, the marine spirits. And, you just have to be careful. Because they're trickster spirits. They will trick you into thinking that you're just being kind when what they're actually trying to do is have you sell your soul. Because they've already sold theirs. Or they want you in some type of contract, a deal, an agreement, so that it can siphon off of you. These are not just people, y'all. I'm telling you, these are entities that you're fighting up against. Or somebody that's doing that. Because there are cycles here that are being closed out. Cycles of hardship and pain. The high priestess. Some of you you're going through like the rites of passage to become a high priestess. So you had to go through this test to gain this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. You had to understand the discernment of energy, because a lot of these energies, these different entities and spirits, they are shapeshifters. This is testing your ability, like I said, to also be able to shapeshift yourself energetically, but to recognize when the energy around you is shifting. Queen of Swords, standing up for yourself, looking at things at face value, being very emotionally intelligent, having boundaries, saying no. Say no to the drama. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. No matter how hard it is, you have to stand up for yourself and say no. 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah. Some of you, there's something from your past especially that you need to stay away from, because what's coming in, or what they're planning to do, is somebody here is working on another major betrayal for you in hopes that it keeps you stuck. King of Wands here. Someone is very aggressive right now. Yeah. Because you have new love coming. See, these people, these entities, they do not want you to be in an energy of unconditional love, because they cannot thrive and survive when you're happy. That's why when people say, I don't want love, I don't want this, and I'm like, and that's the reason why you're always under some type of attack. You don't have enough love in your life. You don't have enough love for yourself. You're not allowing other people to love you. You're not taking any type of pride in loving others. And so that heartache and pain that lingers is exactly what the enemy is always going to attach itself to. You need to ask God to search you for the voids in your heart that's opening you up to bad people and vices. Some of you, it's really time for you to get in the right prayer closet. Don't go to your favorite tarot reader. You need to pray. You need to tap in with your higher self and God himself, because you're being misguided. You're allowing yourself to be misguided out of fear. Because a lot of people have been waiting a long time to go into a new beginning. And I can see the collective, if you're not experiencing it right now, this is right when the enemy will come in to seduce you. When you don't feel like you're getting answers from God, that's right when the enemy will come in. And it'll put that tarot reader right there on your YouTube algorithm for you to start listening to a bunch of karmic stuff. And before you know it, you're mad, you're sad, you're angry. And that's exactly when that incubus, succubus, Jezebel spirit is going to come in and have you stuck in yet another cycle. You're going to have to always Spartan up. You're going to have to, that warrior spirit is going to have to come out. Yeah, you may be waiting. Keep being patient. But do your part, do your work. Faith without work is that you're going to get the answer, but God sometimes will leave you in that midnight hour to see who exactly are you going to get your answer from. Because usually in the midnight hour, when you get really, really tired, that's exactly when the devil is going to come in to seduce you. A lot of you, if you're in a season of waiting, even for love, you're going to have the most beautifully dressed demon to come to you. And it's going to appear as every single thing that you ever wanted. Everything on your list that you ever said you want, it's going to come in that form for you. But always remember, Satan watches you 24/7. The devil is monitoring you. The devil knows all of the desires of your flesh. And will weaken your flesh so that you will allow the devil to come in. And that's right. That's the Jezebel spirit. It will come in and trick you. I said that in a reading a few days ago. Some of you, even if you're in relationships now and you're experiencing hardship, you be careful when you decide to go and cheat or leave that person behind because they're not doing something right now that's appeasing to your ego. Because the devil is sitting right there waiting for you to sabotage a good relationship while you're going through a hardship with something that's going to trick you completely out of your whole life purpose and destiny. And that's exactly what the enemy wants you to do. It's shape-shifting. It's going to trick you and force you to sabotage yourself, especially when you're spiritually strong. There's something that you need to free yourself from so that you can move on to the peaceful, calmer waters that you know is for you. You're going to have to leave this poverty mindset, the guilt or whatever behind. Just leave it all behind, because these karmic energies from your past, they're hoping to be able to survive and go into this next chapter with you. So yeah, they're tricking you. Yes, the Jezebel spirit is coming in now to seduce you. Stay woke. Because I can see this is for sure a trick of the enemy to just seduce you. And it's trying to force you into submission, into trickery. It wants you to sabotage yourself. Let me see something here. Look at the bottom of the deck here, priest. Some of you are becoming a priest. You may be receiving a lot of like channel messages or downloads, things, signs, symbols, synchronicities, angel numbers, or whatever. But you need to be aware of the shadow aspect of a priest or high priestess. You are encountering people who could already be a part of a priesthood, but it could be a dark priesthood where they are violating all of your trust and they are seducing you into believing false things because you trust them. You respect them. And for some reason, this really does feel what a lot of people don't pay attention to. Oftentimes is people automatically assume that a high priestess is a woman. Y'all, there's a lot of male practitioners out here. A lot of them. You have to always think about the yin and yang energy, feminine and masculine energy gets things done. I'm not saying that men, no, I will say it. There's a lot of things about men that is far more powerful than women, or even just masculine versus feminine energy. It's an energy of action. It's an energy of moving and being active. The feminine energy receives. A lot of people don't know that, especially now here in Aries season, the energy of the Emperor, the divine masculine, the shadow aspect of a distorted masculine is very destructive. There's a lot of very dark, distorted masculines out here who shapeshift. They carry the Jezebel spirit. And I'm telling you, they're very destructive. These karmic masculines, you need to beware of them. Yeah, you need to free yourself from outdated beliefs, self-limiting beliefs. Free yourself of thinking, that you're not worthy of true love. Whatever it is, you need to free yourself. Here's the liberate. Free yourself from these narcissistic energy vampires here. Yeah, the Hermit card. Some of you, it's time for you to really, really focus on yourself and your life. Because there's people who will come in to deplete you of your energy, your resources for their own survival. This is someone just very narcissistic, codependent energies. But a narcissist oftentimes will convince an empath that you're not worthy. But that is that seed between the narcissist and the empath of codependency. You both are longing for love. You have to love yourself right now. Much more than you love or you even just like dealing with certain people that you know are taking your energy from you. Somebody here is lying. They're a bully and they will be judged for doing this. And look at this. Student, bully. Some of you, I'm telling you, somebody here, they pretend to be a teacher. This person is a bully. Bully makes me think of Taurus energy, which is the Hierophant. Somebody here is a spiritual leader. And they're very arrogant. They use their knowledge to destroy people and situations. This is a master manipulator. There's a spiritual leader here who embodies the energy of like the Jezebel spirit. This person is purposely lying to people. This person studies. And like I said, this person studies people and they target individuals that they know they can easily bully. This is someone here who pretends that they are going to be your hero. That they want to empower you and to help you. How exactly can this person help do so much for you when you're an actual earth angel who can easily become an avenger angel when and if you need to? Somebody knows this about you. This is what I'm saying. This is a shapeshifter energy that's been in the collective where somebody is using your energy against you. They're using your energy for all of their own agendas. They're using it's like this person is attacking you, but they're using your energy to protect themselves from the attacks that they're putting on you to break you down. But this person is acting like they're on your side. This is an energy vampire. You have here storyteller, hero, yeah. Some of you, you're that's what I'm saying, a golden child. You're like an avenging angel, or you have them all around you. But this person, they're trying to bully you. They're trying to force you into self-sabotage. Somebody just does not want you to know your own worth and value because they're using your energy for themselves. And this is someone, like I said, that you trust. This is for sure a spiritual leader, a false prophet or teacher. Yeah, you're an angel. So this person, they will face judgment for what they're doing. They will. But you know, people's karmic judgment comes when you recognize the truth. When you finally admit to yourself that you've actually been tricked and bamboozled by somebody. When you admit that you opened yourself up to this because you turned away from your own higher self. I'm not saying that you turned away from God, but sometimes people will get so desperate. For answers and for clarity. And you're desperate for answers and clarity when you have a fear of the unknown. So some of you, your fear of the unknown is what led you to the wrong person, the wrong group. Your fear of loss, your fear of financial hardship, your fear of the unknown, your fear of not having love. Somebody is purposely bringing people. This has to be like a reader or something. They're purposely preying on the people who are heartbroken and sacrificing people to the devil, making sacrifices to get their own spiritual gifts or whatever, and then attacking the people that like they're siphoning and harvesting energy from. What the? But there's a group. This is a whole group of angels. So literally, this is like a person who's like capturing and holding innocent angels hostage spiritually, energetically. I feel like what this really is on the grand scheme of things is there's about to be a major fall from grace from a lot of spiritual leaders, people in the spiritual community, as well as religious leaders. Just all false teachers are about to really experience a major fall, because I feel God is angry about this. These people who at some point were trusted to give guidance, official person. Yeah, somebody here they claim to be official, but somebody here is a liar. Somebody here, they're not healed. They're not healed at all. They're in bad health themselves. Courthouse, this person here has legal issues. They're in bad health, and they're concerned about other people's relationships. So now they're trying to have other people stuck and unable to prosper. Yeah, somebody here wants other people unable to have a prosperous new beginning in life. They don't want other people to have children or anything. This is someone here who is stuck. And on all these cards, there's a man here. This is a very distorted karmic masculine somewhere that's doing this. But this is the kind of person who pretends that, they're so wise and they're so official and they're honorable. No, this person is dealing with legal situations, bad health. They're getting bad karma. Maybe they're being rejected in love. They're very concerned now about the fact that they most likely will not be chosen by a divine feminine ever because of the things that they've done. So now this person, I feel, is purposely doing things to sabotage new beginnings for people who are chosen, who have this pure light in essence about them. Journey, yeah. Unexpected income. This person here is somebody who is like a hobo. They're couch hopping. This is somebody here who, seriously, they don't have much. They're going on journeys and these assignments for the devil himself in hopes of gaining some type of income. I'm also getting to, this just could have been a person here who could have went on a journey with somebody and they were expecting to get income. Like I said in the very beginning, that Knight of Pentacles, somebody may have, traveled to be with somebody, to be in a relationship, and they thought that they were going to, have some type of financial blessings if they were with this person. And I feel like somebody here, they got tricked. They got out of some kind of financial bind. Yeah, occupation, main male. Somebody was expecting security, stability in a house. And now they're in despair. Yep. It's a lot of stuff coming out in this reading. It's just somebody is going through. Yeah, look at this community. Somebody is now concerned about this community. You know what I'm getting here, y'all? Somebody here has literally moved. Somebody got into a relationship with someone, and I'm really picking up like a long distance relationship with a person. They were in a courtship with a person who was a part of something dark. But this person went on a journey thinking, if I, end up with this person, somebody got catfished. Okay. If I go into a relationship with this person, I'm going to become an official person. We're going to have a business together, make money. Somebody was expecting security and stability, a certain type of lifestyle. They didn't know that they literally, with this false person here, they were literally sleeping with like some type of Jezebel spirit, like somebody who carries a Jezebel spirit. This same message is coming out every other day. Somebody here honestly thought that somebody just had their back. Like, yeah, this person is so nice to me, and I'm picking up here, there could have been for sure like a karmic feminine here who was telling the person, I'll help you get back on your feet and do this and do that. Whole time this person was a part of some kind of cult or coven, doing some type of sex magic and rituals over this person who at the time when they found it was a lost soul, going through some things. Somebody is waking up to the fact though now that they were catfished by somebody that carried the Jezebel spirit. And it's a very strong attachment. Yeah. Somebody here, look. This man is like, wait a minute. He's in despair and he's realizing now. Like, wait. The whole time it was this person that I was in a relationship with and their friends and family working against me. These people wanted great fortune. They send out a main female to do the work. Look, these people catfish people. Look at this, y'all. Here's the whole operation. Great fortune, main female. Somebody here has a main female who goes out. This is a part of the operation, and they plot on people who are in poverty. Bring them back in, okay? Bring them into this family dynamic, this church. This could be a church that's doing this, going out plotting on the sick, the broke and broken. Bring them here into this congregation, into this community with these false people here. Yeah, somebody here is preying on weak people. This is in the church. This is in the tarot community. This is with friends and family group. This is a business operation. You go out, you get people who are heartbroken, they're sad, they don't have their money together. You're going to make them believe that, you know, they're going to be rich one day and marry a rich man and rich woman, and boom. Life is just going to be amazing as long as they keep on spending all of their money here in this church. As long as they keep buying readings. That's what this is. Somebody here has been exploiting people who are already broken and sad and in poverty. That's what this is. Wow. So you got preachers, speakers, priests, priestess who are exploiting good people, finding people in bad health, bad financial health, luring them into love relationships, groups, communities. And you know how in the church, especially, before you know it, you know, you go to some churches and they want you to join all the different groups in the ministries. They want you, the singles, to be in the single ministry. And before you know it, you know, some people, they get so deep in the church, they're dating people in the church, and the whole time they got you in there and you're a part of a whole cult and don't know it. That's what this is. People, they're luring people into these communities and then getting them connected with other people in the community. And they're secretly worshiping something that is not actually of God. This is being kept a secret. This is going to come out though, because there's people who are waking up and they're like, wait a minute. Something is not right here. Somebody is realizing like, wait, I keep giving this person all my money and my life is getting worse. I keep going to this church. I keep going to this reading and this reader, and nothing is changing. That definitely should be a red flag. When I used to do readings, if you have to come to me more than quarterly, more than once every 3 or 4 months, something is, I'm not going to say something is wrong, because I know a lot of people, they get, you know, maybe a monthly reading, but some people who become addicted to readings, and a reader will sit there and ignore all spiritual integrity and will do readings for a person every day, every week, telling them the same thing over and over. A lot of readers, when you build relationships with them, especially, they're so aware of your personal life that they can easily just tell you whatever you want to hear. They're not really reading energy. They're not giving you truth and clarity. They're just coddling you right now and waiting on you to give them their next PayPal cash out payment. They don't care about, and this is, y'all, first, I don't know, this is somebody here who is for sure like been exploited by a priestess, a witch doctor, a preacher, a cult, a coven, something. And thank goodness, like, you or someone, you know, they're coming out of it. But this was This was rough, whatever this is. And I'm seeing so many different situations. I hate to ramble, but I'm seeing church, I'm seeing readings, I'm seeing, like the different priests and high priests that, from at a distant horizons overseas or whatever. Somebody here definitely could have been taken advantage of, like online even. And because I'm seeing where somebody was at a distance, like whoever this is a connection between individuals for some where you don't know them. This also, I'm seeing now, how people like the different pastors on church, you give them donations online. A lot of people, they attend church online now. So you could be watching a particular, sermon online and you're sowing seeds, you're gifting into that church. And this could be a church that you've never physically gone to. It could be a church, in another country or something like that. You're sowing into it, or somebody that not knowing that this is something that is of a very, very dark practices. But by doing that, it gets you connected in. You're now a part of this thing. That's why for the last few months, I keep saying you have to renounce any pacts, agreements, or promises that you have unknowingly or unconsciously made. That's why now you have to know, birds of a feather flock together. You have to live a set apart life. If you are questioning the integrity of a person around you, you need to get away from them. Sometimes people are under spells and illusions and they don't know. But if you know that they're under a spell or an illusion, you need to get away from them, because the moment that you get wrapped up with that person, you now are wrapped into whatever that has its claws already in that person. This is not a season where you need to try to save people who don't want to save themselves. You're going to have to love and pray for a lot of people from a distance right now, or you will be hurt. Because the thing is if you're the one that's really carrying the light, as soon as those entities become aware of you, you become the target. Not the person you're connected to, you become the target. And this is especially happening with friends, family, and lovers. People who are carrying these dark spirits because of the things that they participate in. Once those spirits find out that person is connected to you, that's where all of the attacks will start coming from. If you have a person in your family that is addicted to tarot or a part of some type of weird cult or coven, once they open themselves up to those different dark portals, whatever whatever entity wants them, it now wants you. You have to stay away from people who engage in things that you don't agree with. It's just the truth. Because that's what I'm saying here. People have gotten themselves involved in different things unknowingly, and it has opened up a portal to cause attacks for other people around them, or it will. Wow. Y'all, I hope that makes sense. This reading, there's a lot. Like I said, I'm seeing church stuff. I'm seeing spirituality. I'm seeing the occult. I'm seeing relationships. I'm seeing family dynamics. You guys could have people in your family who are closet witches, wizards, and warlocks, and you didn't know. And now you're trying to figure out why all hell is breaking loose in the family. It's because this person has made a deal with the devil and you didn't know it. Now the devil is looking for any and everybody that it can find in your family, and you're unaware as to why. It's because of that person that has opened up those portals to that type of dark energy. Some of you are running into lovers, and right now they're either dealing with someone or they dealt with the person that carries the Jezebel spirit. That person, you're going to have to start spiritually cleansing yourself and people before they're even allowed to come into your life. Really pray and ask God to keep these different spirits and low vibing energies away from you. And still have grace for people, because some people are carrying attachments and they don't know it. It's very easy for those things to attach to you, especially if you're dealing with any type of depression, financial hardship, any bit of pride, ego, or fear. Those energies, they love fear. They love clutter. They love anything dark, even if it's just a little bit of darkness. That's why you have to keep your energy high vibing as well. But you can have a person around you that you really care about. If they're dealing with fear, depression, or anything else, those spirits are battling that person and trying very hard to overtake that person. And some of those spirits and entities are trying to get to a person around you just so that it can get to you. So have grace, but also protect yourself. This is a season like you're just going to have to stay away from some people. If people, especially people who say, oh, well, I don't believe in witchcraft, nothing can happen to me. You especially need to stay away from those people. Because those are the main ones who are walking around with a spirit attached to them and they are ignoring it. The people who they swear that, their favorite preacher or spiritual teacher is unmatched, they've been brainwashed. Stay away from them. Because some people have truly just been brainwashed. And you can't save them. Well, you guys, I hope, take out of this reading what resonates. For some of you, several different things in this reading may resonate with you or someone in your life. Always go within so that you never go without. Remember, the things that have been sent to break your heart were sent to also fix your vision. All right. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. And I will see you on the next reading. Bye.